welcome to the Show Me Live. I'm Sohma Satori, and welcome! Today's Tuesday. Time is so weird to me. I don't even know what time is anymore. Hello and welcome, everybody. I know that we are not technically playing Rain World today, but I couldn't help myself. I brought our little Sploofy companion, and I also have our cute little plushie that inspired all of this. And we will be getting started very, very soon. Hello to Classy. Hello to IHD. Hello to Sentinel. Hello, Starsinger. I know I said this in the Discord, but I'll say it once more. Happy early birthday. I hope you have a super awesome celebration, whether it is a party-tastic one or a relaxing one. All are valid. I'll say hello, me. Hello. Hello to Colin. Hello to Ven. And if I missed anybody, feel free. Oh, and hello to Haruka. And if there is anybody who also wants a shout out or hello, feel free to let me know. Hey everyone! Hello! Thunder Dragon! Hello, Thunder Dragon. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed you. I didn't mean to. Come here. If I could grab a picture of you and just sit you up on the very bottom part of the screen next to our little Sploofy here. I put you up. Here you go. Much better. Yeah. And hello to Jason as well. Jason says, I made caldo de res with veggies, cabbage as well as lime with tostadas. Oh, for your wife and kids. Oh, they're so very fortunate to have you. Oh, I bet they'd love your cooking. And Sentinel says, the Sploof is just cute, mimicking everything you do. I know. They is baby. They is 100. They share the brain cell, and when we're playing Rain World, they're piloting the brain cell. So, you know, if we're synchronized, that kind of explains it a bit. Oh man, the week has barely just begun, and I'm already ready to call it a night. Let's all just go to sleep. Let's sleep together. It's just I'm already done. Let it be Friday already. And Classy says, new creature, and I'll probably be back for more streams. Aw, I would be very, very happy to see you if I do. But no pressure to, show up in the chat if ever. I always like to make this known, but to all of the lurkers out there, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Even though I may not know you exist specifically, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Because, like, when I watch other streamers, too, I'm also a lurker. I'm the exact same way, so I get it. I totally get it. And we've got the cool Mirigoshi. Hello. Welcome. How are you doing today? I hope good. And Colin says, I beat Son of Sparta in Devil May Cry 5 and unlocked Dante Must Die. Why must Dante die? Huh? I've never beaten Devil May Cry 5. I've been watching Bond play it every now and again. We've kind of fallen off of the momentum of playing in the game because we got distracted by other games. Oh my gosh, we live in a day and age where video games are just boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. My wallet is so empty. But, yeah, pretty much, I do want to play it. Or at least see how the story goes. So, I am very curious as to those, to the Dante Must Die mode. And continuing off where Colin was writing, and I heard stories about the difficulty, one being difference for enemies getting a devil trigger. Multiple enemies can't get a devil trigger. That's illegal. How was the pizza during your weekend? I didn't have pizza. I did, however, have myself a bowl of SpaghettiOs. Blue SpaghettiOs. Because the blue spaghetti has been giving me so many problems. Oh my gosh. I have been, in Rain World, there's been this blue noodle-like enemy that has been eating us over and over and over again. And it has been so very frustrating. I am so done getting grabbed. So you know what? I was like, it's revenge time. We're eating SpaghettiOs, and I'm dyeing it blue in the spirit of getting revenge. No more blue spaghetti, please. And Charles asks, does the Sohma like licorice? Sadly, I'm not too much of a fan, but I don't, like, super hate it either. It's, like, right in the middle. It's neutral. It's neutral. And Jason says, I'm Mexican-Italian, so I make what my wife and daughter and son enjoy. My little baby still drinks milk with rice cereal. Oh, too cute. He's the baby. I didn't know babies could have rice cereal. I'm learning stuff today. Lumi says, Sohma, I know this is the Show Me live stream, but I want to show you a thing in DMs real quick. But Lumi, if I do that for you, I gotta do that for everyone. Okay, I'll take a quick little peeky. Oh, it's cute. Okay, I won't show it on stream. But that's adorable. Oh, also, I realize now what I'm looking at. Oh, those aren't batons. Oh no. Let me know. Those, okay, we're just gonna go back to the Show Me Live. And, hey, Charles says, does Sohma have any good restaurants or fast food in her local place? I have my preferred places, but it's not typically what you would see in, like, a tour guide's short or compilation video. For me, I personally love, like, Korean barbecues. I enjoy a good ramen spot. And I enjoy good Chinese food, but good Chinese food is, kind of hard to find, I guess, for a lack of better words. I really like this one place called Gen Korean Barbecue. If you guys ever heard of it, it is Gen. Let me just type that in. It's spelled like that, and I super duper love it because they keep expanding the menu. They don't take away, they keep adding to the menu. So it's an all-you-can-eat buffet where you cook your own meat, basically. They give you a grill and everything. And they also have sides and appetizers, and just, it's all you can eat. And they keep adding awesome stuff, like so many items on the menu. So I'm just like, keep it coming, keep it coming. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the first time I've seen things of that nature, but I mean, it just caught me off guard. She says, I want some Chef Boyardee meatballs or stuffed ravioli. Once in a blue moon, I do enjoy myself some Chef Boyardee as well. And Jason says, but she still wakes up and I'm physically falling asleep at work. My boss slams my desk. Oh no. Oh no. I wish you the best, Jason. May you be blessed with extra energy and may your boss have mercy. Bosses tend to be, well, for a lack of better words, pretty bossy. Bon would know. And Sentinel says, yakiniku, one word that involves meat. Ooh, wait, are those all-you-can-eat meat places too? Because that sounds good. Dude, I love me a steak, but gosh darn the prices, you know? Why does steak have to be so expensive? And Colin says, recently I got a dark boost effect in F099 from a limited time challenge. What does a dark boost effect do? What's that do? Also, given that we are a little bit scattered here and there, thank you guys for also being very patient with my ability with keeping up with chat. But if I missed anything, thank you guys for your patience. Just going over chat real quick. The cool Miragoji says, great, I've been following you since middle school when My Little Pony Friendship is Magic was still airing. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm flattered. I don't know how to respond. I'm super duper flattered, and I'm really glad that you have been, you know, enjoying the content I make and still sticking around. You're awesome, dude. Alright, let me go ahead and get our very first entry for today's Show Me Live. Let me see. First up is this picture. What is this creature? I see two eyeballs staring at me. Cat Fiend posted, he wants an orange. You want an orange? Okay, let me see if I can draw you an orange. Let me see if I can give you one whole orange. It won't be the best orange, but I can certainly try. Here, let me just do this, and I'll give it 3 little dark dots right about here. Make it small. 3 little dots, and we'll give it a leaf, and then we'll call it a day. What do you guys think? Is this a good orange? Then we need 1 leaf. Can I just grab like a preset leaf? Just make my life a little bit easier. Fallen leaves. Maybe not fallen leaves. Maybe I can cheat with the Sakura petal. Oh, that's a good one. All I have to do is grab it. Let's also just make that the color green, because that's what we want. Because drawing with your mouse, for those who have tried it, you know just how difficult that can be. Let's rotate. Rotate. Bigger. Much bigger. Many much. There you go. And then I could give it 1 whole shade. I'm getting like way too into this, you know? But I won't lie, I've spent many hours just playing with drawing with my mouse, especially when I'm really tired and don't feel like doing the grind. Kind of make that look like that and that. There you go. Orange! There you go, little fella. 1 whole orange for you. And then chat says, hey, Minty! Bon's doing good. I should give you guys a Bon update, actually. Bon is doing better. He says his foot is only mildly sore, like it's very manageable, and he feels comfortable walking on it now. And he recently got some new pain meds from his doctor, so he's doing better. He's doing better. He's on the road to recovery. I think he'll probably be good in about 1 more week. That's my guesstimation, though. We shall see. I know, it is an extreme close-up. Look at those big old eyes. They are big, but they also look a little eepy to me. Very relatable mood. Very, very relatable. Aw, thank you, Rinty. I felt like it was my duty to provide them 1 orange. After all, we all need a little bit of vitamin C in our lives. Alrighties, next up, we have a submission by Inachi. They said this is service as a puppy. Oh, they're so adorable. Wait, is this your dog? Is this your doggo? Feel free to comment in the future if you happen upon this, this Show Me Live, but oh my goodness gracious, they're adorable. What kind of breed is this? Coffee beans, what breed of dog is this? Pop quiz. It looks so cute. It's got like the Dorito ears. They've got the triangle-y ears. I just want to bite them. Not eat them. Not eat them. I just want to. I'm gonna bite your ear. I used to do that to my old Maltese poodle named Joey. He tolerated me so much. Sadly, no, not yet, pet. I have unfortunately not gotten around to seeing the newest Bluey episode, so no spoilers, please. I know, such a cute doggo! And Thunder Dragon says, wait, Sohma, you're a cat. You hate dogs? No. Just because I'm a cat doesn't mean I don't like dogs. That's animalist. How could you? I'm a strangely, in terms of personality, I'm very cat, but I'm also very dog-like too, so it's like, even though dogs can be extra energetic and can kind of tucker me out over a period of time, I'm just like, I get it though. I get it. There was a time I used to be all crazy and get the zoomies like 99% of the time. So it's like, yeah, I've been there. And Sentinel says, unfortunately, I have some bad news. Bluey has not been renewed for a new season. Does that mean... What does that mean? Okay, it hasn't been renewed yet. But is there, I'm trying to, find the words for it, but that doesn't mean that it won't be renewed for a new season later, right? I hope? Oh man, don't break my heart, Sentinel. Let me take a sippies of coffee. Mm-hmm. I agree, Colin. Puppies are a handful. A lot of people question why some people want to start off with puppies, and a lot of the reason, or the I guess hesitation for people, is because puppies require puppy training. And dogs, just like cats, are extremely influenceable at that age. So depending on how you raise that doggo, will determine how they are for the rest of their lives. If you're not careful, you could actually instill a lot of anxieties in a puppy at a very young age, and they could end up with separation anxiety for the rest of their lives. So you gotta be aware of these things. And also, the dog training. And the training of the is he an outdoor dog or an indoor dog? It's just, and a lot of early waking up, which is why I don't want a dog right now. My sleep schedule, as some of you beans know, is all over the place, so I am not ready to have a doggo, or else you'll have a very zombie-like Sohma, because she will be very, very tired. And Thunder Dragon says, so, would this mean you're a cat-dog hybrid? A little bit. That's why in my bio, I call myself a confused cat-dog person. Obviously a cat, mostly, but yeah, pretty much a hybrid of sorts. And Pat says, obviously Sohma is a weasel. What do you mean weasel? I take offense to that. Where is my... Hold on. I gotta find it. Give me a sec. Where is it? I'm gonna find it. If it's the last thing I... This is for you, Pat! Whatcha? Whatcha? I'm not a weasel! I'm a cat! Weasel my butt. That's right! I'll bust out the newspaper, so help me! Alright, before we move on from this adorable doggo, let me bequeath onto them. Bequeath? What a word. Why that word, brain? You have a dictionary of words, brain. Why bequeath? It sounds so weird. I will gift them hearts. We will give them hearts. Bequeath. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself, You just gotta laugh at yourself. And Sentinel says she's not an otcel? What's an otcel? This is the first time I've heard that word. Nani? Sentinel, explain yourself. Also, I like to learn new words along the way, so feel free to educate me. And that is correct, Renchi. Doggos needs hearts. And IC says, I remember someone called you a fox and not a cat. I'm not a fox, I'm a cat. I understand why, though, because, I have exceptionally long ears when I'm in my cat mode, but I'm catto. I'm not foxo, I'm catto. Big difference. Oh, Pat says Otzel from Jack and Daxter. Wait, is that a character? Hold up, let's do some investigation. Otzel. Let me look up this Otzel. What a very peculiar name. Wait, that's him? The little orange creature? I didn't know that was, huh. And Sentinel says Sohma's not Otzel, Lombax, raccoon, or hedgehog. She's a cat. C-A-T. Let's go. Thank you, Sentinel. And thank you as well to Inochi for this adorable doggo picture. Next up, we have an entry by Duck Decoy. And Duck Decoy says, you may recognize the space cat to this Warframe's right. That would be your Kovat. So cute! I adore them. They're both really cute. Duck Decoy continues, the Warframe's name is Cora, and to her left is her loyal companion that comes with her, Venari. Ooh, what a pretty name. Also, this Warframe is what Sohma gets when she most likely goes beyond Angry Cat. Ooh, I do appreciate the dual blades in this picture. Just the inner weeb inside of me, jumps for joy whenever I see dual blades. Good stuff. Hey, Cricket Gamer, not much. How are you? Hope you are having a fantastic Tuesday so far. Unfortunately for some, it may feel like a Monday part 2, and to those of you who do feel that way, Godspeed. You guys are almost at Wednesday. Hang in there. Just a little bit more. Keep pushing. And hello, Shoujo. Welcome to the stream. And I see you say Miltanko or cat. What? Excuse you? I am no cow. You guys are just finding every animal under the rainbow to call me, aren't you? I don't have to take this. I don't have to take this. Grr. I can't stay angry. I can't stay mad. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna take another sippies of my coffee. I'm almost out of coffee. Oh, if only Bon wasn't asleep, I'd be like, Bon, if your leg is willing and not in pain, can I have some more coffee? I could also help myself, though. Stretch and touch the sun. Oh, that feels good. And Renchi says Cora is a powerful farming frame. Oh, is it? Interesting. I bet there's a lot behind the names, huh? And Renchi says Cora Prime is a really cool frame. I love playing as her. Oh, I see. And Sentinel says, to be fair, Soham, you can become any animal you want. That's true. That's true. If I will it hard enough and I do lots of biscuits, there is potential. There is potential for me to become any creature, whether an actual animal or even a fantasy-based creature. And Classy says, I just love the slug cat model being your child at every moment. It is my son! Have you seen my son? Here, let me grab son. Hi, Savannah. Ascend, my child. I love them. There's baby. You know, I could put them on my head. It's an idea. It's baby. But no, we'll put him over here. That way you can see him in all of his adorableness. Sorry, got a little distracted. I love my slug cat baby. Thank you for pointing it out, Classy. You were seriously awesome. Or is it Clacy? Am I saying it wrong? Let me know if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I want to make sure. And Crooked Gamer says, it's okay. Just a chill day playing Genshin, ascending my do you call it Arlecchino? Like a Frappuccino? Anyway, I got yesterday. I wish I had some pics to show, but nothing much happened, so I got nothing to show. No worries. I mean, I actually kind of came to this realization that, like, every Show Me Live, I don't actually come to the Show Me Live with anything to show. And I'm like, you beans have been providing lots of fun entertainment. I'm like, maybe I ought to bring some random stuff to the table too, even if it's stuff I post on our Discord, you know? It's an idea. NIHD asks, Sohma, are you ready for next week for Little Kitty? I'm ready. I am absolutely ready. I cannot be any more ready. Oh, the game with the cat. It's going to be so adorable. Oh, it can't come soon enough. Shoujo says, it is the small child. Small. Small. Gotta love the small. And Sentinel says, oh no, wait. He's just giving your head a hug. All good. He's just a baby. Because he killed somebody. No. The slug cat could do no wrong. If ever he throws spear at enemy, it's because it's enemy and it's in self-defense. That and or we may be ravenous and need food. But don't worry about that part. I'm saying it right? Okay, cool. So, I'm thinking too hard now. Classy. And Cracker Gamer says, but I'm excited for Thursday because Endless Ocean Luminous is coming out. I'm excited for my underwater adventure. Ooh, sounds fun. Sounds super duper fun. You called it an underwater adventure. So I imagine it happens under the sea. Under the sea. Sounds very adventurous. Good morning, Mr. McGillicuddy. How are you? Welcome, welcome. And Reggie says, Little Kitty Big City will be a must-play for the month of May. I could not agree more. I honestly, I kind of need it because I've been having a bad case of insomnia as of late. Because, you know, Rain World has so many bugs in it. And the giant centipedes aren't helping. And then the dumb centipedes just twirl about in circles in the sky. Who gave the centipede wings? Who turned the centipedes into wingipedes? Why are they allowed to fly? And they just keep spinning and spinning and spinning, going, I'm gonna eat you. And I'm like, no, please. Please don't. Please don't eat me. This game, it's been haunting me. Oh, wait. Did I tell you guys about the spider in the hallway? I told the coffee beans in our Discord server, but have I shared the story in a video about the hallway spider? Cause like, oh my gosh. That's been the worst offender. That has been the worst offender when it comes to my insomnia. I keep seeing that spider everywhere. And I'm like checking the walls, I'm checking the corners of my home. I'm just like, is it there? The fact that it was in the hallway outside of my door, like not in my home, but right outside of my home. It was in the hallway and I could see it from very far away. I named it Naraku. It is such a big spider. I won't show any pictures because I was going to show pictures and then I kind of deleted it because I was like, oh, I don't want anyone else to get scared like me. So I deleted that off of our Discord. But it had a really big boba butt. Like, it was the roundest boba-shaped butt I have ever seen on a spider, and I've never seen a spider that big. They were at least 3 inches long. At least. It might have been bigger. It might have been bigger. And it was just looming over the door, and I had the courage to quickly walk underneath it and escape my apartment, but we made a little call to the apartment managers, and we were like, hey, there's kind of a potential black widow, you know, just hanging over there. If you could summon some people to take care of that, that would be awesome. And they did. They did. They actually called. It wasn't even just us. Some other people also put in a work order for that. And it's gone now. What that means, I don't know, because I am paranoid when it comes to giant spiders. What if someone was called over and they failed in their assassination attempt, right? What if they didn't kill the spider? What if they I mean, okay, it's cool they saved it and moved it somewhere else, but what if it's alive out there? What if it escaped? I don't like how my brain works! I don't like how my brain works! Oh no! What if it's out there? What if it had a brother? What if it had 10 brothers? What if one of those brothers makes their way to my home in the middle of the night? Oh, but yeah, sorry. That was my little story of spiders. I don't know what made me think of that, but here we are. You need a bug spray. Oh, we have tons of bug spray where we are. Bon is very, very vigilant when it comes to keeping the home free of any types of bugs. He will always spray like the perimeters of the doors and the windows. And we very rarely get any bugs in here, aside from the everyday housefly, right? Hey Anochi, welcome to the stream. Sorry you caught me mid-story. We were able to see your adorable doggo. Hey, what kind of dog breed are they? Are they yours? Is that your doggo? I had questions. No, please don't apologize. I'm just glad to see you are here and you are okay, and that is most important to me. And Jojo says, breathe, Soham, breathe. Also, I think you were freaking out about Rain World, and it was being touch game. Well, yeah, because Rain World's got a lot of bugs. It's got a lot of bugs. It's got giant centipedes. There was an entire level dedicated to spiders. And there wasn't just one or two. Like, the walls were spiders. The walls were all spiders. I don't know if I could replay Rain World for that. Or I just need to make sure I am in a good place emotionally before I do that again. That is your Cerebus. Aw, that's your doggo. What a cute name. What inspired you to name them Cerebus? Yeah, it do be tough. I can't do it again. Not again. But I do love our slug cat friends, so maybe I'll tough it out for them. Bun also found the DLC on sale, so we do have the code for that. I'm not gonna download it yet, just because I don't know if that alters the actual gameplay. But once we beat the vanilla game, I'll install Downpour. And Anochi says, I would love to share a free game that's only 30 minutes to you for the Show Me Live. Unfortunately, all submissions have to be made 24 hours before we go live, but you can post it for the next Show Me Live if that's the case. Thank you for your understanding. This is just mostly a rule that we have so we can, make sure things are safe, etc., etc. Basically, make sure it is safer work for the world, for the beans. Aishi says, and someone blames me for summoning spiders. I don't remember blaming you for summoning spiders. If I did, I humbly apologize. I might have been mid-panic. And Inochi says, Cerebus is his online alias. He's too young to consent to giving his IRL name. Oh, I see. Adorable. And Inochi says, I know, 24 hours for next time. To make it clear. Yep, exactly. Oddworld. What is Oddworld? I feel like I've heard that title before. Is that another spooky game? How scary is it? Hey Daishima, welcome to the stream. Daishima says mid-panic. I thought that was your default state. What? You think I panic 24/7? Oh no. They're beginning to catch on. Bun! How could you give it away? It must have been you, right? Giving away my secrets. And Raging Furball says, have you ever played Stray yet? You play as a cat for the whole game. Yes, I have! I played the entire game. I have a playlist of it on our YouTube channel here. And I also tried to do the speedrun because I wanted to collect all of the achievements. I really adored that game. And Inochi says, it is a horror kart racer called Kitty Kart. Oh, I remember you talking about Kitty Kart 64. Or at least, if not you, one of the beans here. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, Bum be working to make sure Sohma is safe from... Yeah, pretty much anything that is not safe for work. And Inochi says, I'm just eating a can of soup for lunch. Forgot a bowl, so I can't microwave it. But it's good. Hey, whatever works, right? Whatever gets the nutrition you need. I'm pretty much the same way. Right before we went live, I was like, I really don't feel like eating. I'm sleepy. When I first wake up from a nap, I do not like to eat food. Like, at all. But I made myself some scrambled eggs, and that was actually pretty good. Pretty good. And Rinchi says, last week when I was playing Fortnite or something else, a spider appeared on your leg? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry that happened. I would be terrified in your position. Ugh. My mind has been playing tricks on me, making me think that there's been spiders crawling on my skin because I keep thinking about spiders when I'm supposed to be sleeping, and then I get, when you think about bugs, you start to feel like little pokes and pricks on your skin, even though nothing's there. I gotta stop playing with these thoughts. I gotta stop feeding the fear, as it were. Gah. And Colin says, speedrun achievements are tricky to earn, not gonna lie. They can be, but it can feel super rewarding if you can pull it off too. Although, I'm a little intimidated by other games when it comes to speedrunning achievements. Just depends on how much time I am willing to invest. Like, I wanted to get the one for Resident Evil 4, but that's so much time investment. I have to really love replaying the game over and over and over again. And Anochi says, I'll drop the link in the Show Me Live for next time. I think you'd enjoy it potentially. Sounds goodles. Thank you so much for the suggestion. And Pat says, Slug Cats, is there spider dogs? I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible as long as you don't limit your imagination. And Aichi says, you know what's more scary than spiders in a room? Bees in a room? Oh! Stop scaring me! I can't keep doing this! Okay, mini story time just for anybody who may be new. There was a time where we had not spiders, we had a bee's nest right outside our window too. And it was connected to the roof outside of our window, our bedroom window. And my brain's like, oh, does that roof happen to connect to our AC duct? And if it does that mean the bees could potentially come into the apartment? So the idea of having a bee in a room, it's great. Now it's in my house. I can't fight a bee. The house is officially the bees at this point. I forfeit all possessions to bee. Oh my goodness. And Classy says, it's the same with me, but with roaches. They're everywhere. At least spooters are cute sometimes. They can be, if they're small. After seeing the size of that spider in the hallway, I'm just like, oh gosh. All spiders must be evacuated from the home or destroyed. Who wants to play Kill It With Fire? For those of you who don't know, it's a game about killing spider with fire. That game's looking pretty cool right about now. And Colin says, don't try for Mega Man 11 speedrun achievement. You have to beat the game on normal or higher in under an hour? You gotta be like really good. There's speedruns, and then there are speedruns that require like a large amount of skill, right? Not the bees! And Mr. McGillicuddy says, been getting back into playing Monster Hunter Stories 2 and have been working on builds for my monsties. Currently working on both of my spider monsters. Ooh, Nursilla. Nursilla. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. And Renchi says, I only made squeaky noises when I noticed. I don't blame you. So, like, what did you do? Did you, like, you stayed calm? Did the spider just leave of its own accord? Or did you have to, like, maybe take, like, a napkin to kind of, you know, encourage it elsewhere? Because the way a bug's mind works, right, is if it deems you a threat, it will jump towards your face. Which doesn't help with the whole scary factor. And, I don't know what I would do in that position. I would just stand still and pray it leaves. I would just wait. It would take forever. That's what I used to do with bees, because for some reason bees really liked me as a kid, and they would perch on me often. And Nochi says, I hate yellow jackets, wasps, and hornets. Dude, same. If anything deserves to be torched to ashes, it's those bugs. Not only do they not provide for anything in nature, but they're mean. They're mean and they're evil and they like to hurt people, and they don't even, they're kind of like, they're like evolved bees that got a crazy glitch and now they can't be defeated. And they can remember your face. They can remember you and hunt you down if you so much as look in their direction the wrong way. I apologize. Let me go ahead and pull up the next submission. We've got more of the Warframe pictures. Let me pull this up. Uno momento. Then we've got this picture. This is also submitted by Duck Decoy, and they say this one, or maybe this isn't Warframe. I might have the game wrong. Oh wait, yeah, it is Warframe. Duck Decoy says this one definitely is for Bon, a Warframe named Inaros, aka the Pharaoh of Mars. Alongside him is an interesting mutant space dog. That's cool! Yeah, I can definitely see it with how they did the dog ears here on the left-hand side. I see it. That looks super duper cool. Let me just pull back chat. And Colin says, the Donkey Kong Country games and Donkey Kong 64 have bee enemies called zingers. Dude, have you guys ever had a dream where a bee just comes up and stings you, or a whole bunch of bees come after you and chase you. I've had that dream multiple times. Oh, brain, why must you do this to me? And Classy says, sharks are friends. Dolphins are the ones you should worry about. Oh. No comment. But I would be scared of either, just because it is a creature that is far larger than I am, and it's got lots of teeth and potential for a terrible, terrible time, so yeah, I'm scared of both. Renchi says, Inaros is so much better in the last update. He was the worst. Wait, he used to be the worst? Yeah, this is sounding like Bon and Umbreon and Pokemon Unite all over again. And Jojo says, oh yeah, dolphins beat up on sharks. Wait, they do? No way! Do dolphins bully sharks? Because I know that whales will pick on seals until they're dead. Which is really, really sad. Don't look that up. Don't look that up. I found that out the unintentional way. Of course, being the internet what it is. Ugh. Sentinel says, Warframe ninjas play free. Very, very cool. And Colin says, I've seen dolphins in Minecraft before, and they don't attack me. Well, in Minecraft, dolphins are cool in Minecraft. Dolphins just make you go fast. Dolphins, they turn you into Sonic, if Sonic could, travel the water. Alright, let me grab the next picture. Very, very cool picture, very cool creatures, very cool armor and character. Next up, we have this image from Duck Decoy saying, this Warframe is my personal favorite. Sevagoth, in my opinion, aka the Void Reaper. They're a Reaper? That's pretty cool. It's a little hard to make out all the details here, but he looks like a very interesting character. Like, they've got lots of dangling bits, it looks like jewelry and ropes of sorts. What do you guys know about this character? And Sentinel says, Sonic hasn't figured out hydro dashing yet. So far, he can only skid on... How come hydro dashing isn't a thing yet? Sonic's been around for a really, really long time. You'd think that he would have some kind of power-up or an ability to unlock where he could do that, because that would be cool. That'd be super cool. And Renchi says, I gotta show some video game screenshots in the next Show Me Live. Yeah, feel free to, Renchi. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, I think Sora was part dolphin in Kingdom. Was he? For the Little Mermaid ones, right? Yeah, or maybe he was just supposed to be a merboy. But then, what are mermaids and merboys if not, dolphins? Arr. And Sentinel says, Sonic can't hydro dash, but the Flash family can. That's true. But give it to Sonic too. I know, it's super weird. And Colin says, the Void Reaper sounds like a Devil May Cry. It does. It's got a very good title to it. And Colin says, Sonic has the Bubble Shield. That's for breathing underwater, if I'm not mistaken. But also, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a long time since I used to watch Bon Bon play the Sonic games. IHG says, Sohma, Echo the Dolphin is a Sega game. Echo the Dolphin. Let me look this up real quick. Echo the Dolphin. It's not even spelled Echo like echolocation. It's double C-O. Echo the Dolphin, huh? Oh, I can see the age on the... Oh my gosh, it was for the Sega Genesis. Okay, for those of you who had the pleasure of playing this game, let me go ahead and pull it up so you guys know what I'm talking about. Oops. For those of you who had the pleasure of playing Echo the Dolphin, did you enjoy this game? Was it good? Did it give you nausea? Was it weird? Would you recommend it? Mr. McGillicuddy says, I think I saw the dolphin fin on his lower half. Can't remember. And Classy says, the plot convenience is stopping him. Oh, poor Sonic. Poor Sonic. I know. Well, usually we have plot devices working in favor of the characters, but in this case, And Thad says, sharks deserve to be bullied by dolphins. They started it. Wait, how? Were you there, Pat? Were you there when the first dolphin and or shark became a bully? Colin says, Hypersonic can breathe underwater, but Hypersonic only appeared in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Wait, can breathe underwater, but... Wait, there's a Hypersonic? Alright, who gave Sonic caffeine? Who gave him the coffee? Answer for your crimes. Although, they're pretty good crimes, I'm not gonna lie. Those are fast crimes. There's also a PS2 game of Echo the Dolphin? Oh my gosh. I'll have to look at this gameplay later. I don't think it will do a very good job of retaining my attention for very long, just given what I think it is, but very fascinating find this. And Sentinel says, Sonic really needs to learn how to run over water. Guess the only reason he doesn't learn is for his fear of water. You know, anxiety do be pretty harsh like that, so I'll give Sonic a pass in that regards, because, I mean, I'm full of anxiety. So if there's anyone who understands how anxiety can kind of bar your path in terms of progression, I understand. I get that. Also, thank you once more, Doug Decoy, for your posts. And Renchi says, Sevagoth is my favorite goth frame. Took me some time to get the parts. Very cool. Hey, but if you enjoy the character, then I figure it is definitely worth the grind. Next up, we've got a dog. We've got a dog. We've got a pooch. It's Lucy. We love Lucy. We adore the Lucy. This dog is always relaxing. Doesn't matter, like, what picture is submitted of Lucy, they are always just chilling, and even though this dog also has lots of anxiety, they're a very chill pup. We do have a puppy! You gotta appreciate a good little mup. Don't they look like a cute little ragamuffin? And Mr. McGillicuddy says, the only other character I've ever seen dash on water without being super fast was the main character in his lion form in the Monster Boy game. What game is this? I have not heard of this Monster Boy game. I'm all curious. And Colin says, fun fact, in Mario and Sonic Olympic Games series, Sonic has a life jacket in the swimming events. He needs it! Aww, that's cute. I adore that. And Renchi says, I'm excited for the Sonic 3 movie. What movies are you excited for? Dude, that movie's gonna be fun. I've been enjoying the Sonic movies thus far, so I am confident that anything else they make is gonna be a fun adventure to be had. But oh, look at that Lucy. Too adorable. Guys, do you mind if I take a quick moment to grab myself a cup of coffee again? I ran out. I have run out of coffee. I would like more coffee. Let's see, where's my BRB? This one? There's the BRB sign. Ooh, I am grabbing something unknown. That will have to do then for now. Yeah. Alright, I will be right back, everyone. It should only take me about a minute. A minute or two. Don't count. Don't count the minutes. That's cheating otherwise, okay? Okay? No cheat. No cheat, okay? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check if Bon's awake. Open the milk! Yay! Oh shoot, it's all over the floor. I spilled everywhere! Get in the cup. Get in the cup. That is your goal. Okay. I got milk all over my feet! No! I have wet toes! Okay. I put a paper towel down. Should be fine. I got milk and coffee. Totally didn't spill that everywhere. Oh no, my feet. I spilled milk all over the place. And after Bon was so helpful, I actually did, like, I took a small peek in the bedroom to see if he was awake. And lo and behold, I saw him on his phone and I was like, hello, I bring milk. Can you open milk, please? Oh my gosh. Of course that was unscripted. I just wanted a cup of coffee and I didn't prepare, you know, the milk in advance, so everything was sealed shut and I couldn't open it. Let me just stir it all together. Finally. Bon, what did I wake up to? Hi! Hey, hi, I'm the problem, it's me. And Bon says everything is unscripted in the Coffee James Cafe. Yeah, for the most part, I try to let things go by all natural. Oh man, my toes. My toes. I do, and it's gross, Pat. It's so very gross. Oh man, you know what I think I'm gonna do tonight? I'm gonna have a foot bath. I'm gonna bust out the foot bin. I'm gonna make some nice hot water and grab some Epsom salt with some lavender smelly smells, and just soak the beans. And Central just says, what? You didn't get any cookies with that milk? Nope, just for coffee. It was all for coffee. And Classy says, time zones are very bad for watching your streams. I'll catch up on the bod, so bye-bye for now. Sounds good, Classy. Thank you for joining for what time that you could. And Shoujo says, I know you need your vitamin D, but that's an interesting way of getting your recommended vitamins. I wish I could absorb it through the skin. I mean, you do technically by the sun, by absorbing the sun rays. I did need my sugar sentinel, 100%. Dude, I love coffee. Once in a blue moon, I do enjoy it purely black, but I like coffee also as a comfort drink, so I like to have cream and sugar with it too if I can help it. Whew. Payback from what karma? What did I do to deserve a spill on aisle kitchen? What did I do? Anyways, thank you very much for this adorable submission of Lucy. Let me go ahead and grab the next one. Next up, we have a submission from Colin. Colin says, this is Riko's Sakura alternate costume in X-Dive. As I said, I would show. It's one of my few alternate costumes in the game, as not many characters have alternate costumes to them. Hope you like. I do like it. Look how adorably pink they are. They look very techy too, because they have all of those, like, what do you call these screens that follow them around? Like holographic screens? I think that's what you would call them. And Shoujo says, Bon, I've been having technical issues trying to stream for the last few weeks or so. You guys are able to have things go for like 20 minutes until stuff goes crazy. Oh, if there's any help that we can give you, like, let us know and we will do our best to assist, because if anyone understands the scruff of streaming, it's me. I mean, just look at my final stream of 2023 with it being Pikmin 4 and the internet just exploding on itself. That was interesting. Hey, that newspaper buff was deserved, I'll have you know. Yep, exactly. Alright, but very cool character. Adore their design. I love the different shades of pink you've got going on and the very techie side to them as well. Next up, we have a submission from Duck Decoy. This time, look at this fluffy creature. Duck Decoy says, found a very interesting Yu-Gi-Oh card that are fluffy cat. There's more? You said cats as in plural. This cat is adorable. Let me read their little description here, and then I'll zoom into them. Pearly, which grows stronger through memories, and Melfi, which excels at teamwork, both combine. This is a fusion? Both combine cuteness and power. It's fun to freely experiment with different strategies. Look at this adorable creature. Hold up. Let me just grab my selection tool. We're just gonna grab this section here. They're so cute. They are so heckin' cute. Look at them. They're so fluffy. Experly happiness. That's a lot of happy. Look how cute they are. And Sentinel says, pearly, adorable, fluffy creatures. Oh my gosh, I'm not into Yu-Gi-Oh, but this right here, this is adorable. I want to hug them. I want to hug them really badly. They look so soft. They look soft and warm. Oh, too cute, my dude. Too heckin' cute. And Shoujo says, oh yeah, there is more, way more. Also no, in this secret pack, you can get both the Pearlies and the Melfis. I've seen pictures of Melfi before. Melfi's adorable. And Shoujo says, did you also know that 2 to 3 years ago, they were one of the top best decks in the format? Even recently, they have been doing well. Ooh. So not only are they adorable, but they're strong? Huh, didn't expect that in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. Usually cute things don't do so well when it comes to competitive play. And Aichi says, cuteness, that Sohma and power is Lumi? The Godcat. Oh, imagine if it was a Lumi and me fusion. That would be adorable. And Sentinel says, Pearly is a deck based around, sorry, I'm trying to wrap my brain around the words of the Yu-Gi-Ohs. Pearly is a deck based around raising these creatures into their final. They have final forms. I didn't know there were like multiple forms to creatures in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. That's cute. And Shoujo says, oh, you have not seen the gazillion of waifu waifus, I believe. I mean, I may not know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, but way back when, I knew Dark Magician Girl was very popular. Oh, but in the last few years, oh yeah, there's a lot of catching up I've got to do. But if Bon were here, hold on, I've got a picture for this. If Bon were here, let me see. Can you guys see the window when it's open? No, you can't. Okay, perfect. Uno momento, everyone. I got a picture for this moment. But where did I save it to? That is the bigger question. What did I name it? Bon, what did I name it when you decided to go crazy on people? maybe, what if I... Oh, I don't think I saved it. I don't think oopsies. Well, that's gone into the ether. I drew Bon with a spray bottle. Anytime you guys talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, you get the spray bottle. That's been a fun little ongoing joke between you guys and Bon in the Coffee Dreams Cafe. Either Luma or Somi. Both are very adorable, but I might be a little impartial to Somi because just the me at the end has that adorableness to it, you know? And Sho just says, with this theme, think Eevee and Eeveelutions, diet form. That's cute! I love Eevee and their Eeveelutions. That's like 90% of why I play Pokemon nowadays. Yup, exactly. That's how Bon likes to play with you guys, especially you, Shoujo. And Colin says, why am I not surprised about the waifu cards? Yeah, I'm not surprised either. I'm actually more surprised it wasn't a thing, like, sooner? If it was, or wasn't, you know? Oh my gosh, but thank you so much for this adorable submission, Duck Decoy. Oh man, my emotions. Next up, we have a submission from Colin, this time showcasing this character. And Colin says, ever wondered what Sigma would look like as a character from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? Well, this is Gangsta Boy Sigma, a rather interesting version of Sigma in X Dive. In case you don't know who Sigma is, he's the main antagonist of the Mega Man X series. No matter how many times he's defeated, he always comes back from death? Dude, that's OP! Also gotta appreciate the giant bat. I don't know where you get a bat made that big, but that thing is huge! That thing is huge! But I love the color scheme too. The black and the red and the yellow, it does something to my brain. It just, very good color scheme, very good color scheme. And Shoujo says, everyone's a critic. Some people just don't like my classical kind of humor. No, it's not that we don't like your classical humor. It's more like Bon likes to add to that humor. Dang, he always comes back, huh? Would you guys classify him as a very lovable, like you guys called him a villain, right? Or an antagonist, not a villain per se. Would you say he is a very lovable antagonist? Oh, that was a Five Nights at Freddy's reference. Gotcha, Renchi. Gotcha. Is he lovable? I do not know, but he looks like he could potentially be a himbo. He's got very interesting eyes. I wanna zoom into that real quick. I want to see thy eyeballs. Ooh, it's like techie in a way. It's kind of hard to see, but his eye is like, it's got this color. Oh man, I am drawing with my mouse. It is not the prettiest. That is not pretty whatsoever, but you'll have to just bear with me. His eye is like, it's this color, but it's got like white circles on the inside of it, which is crazy cool. Very cool. All right, let me get rid of this. Ah! But yeah, very cool character, very cool design. Next up, we have Keyblades. This one's from Colin, and Colin says, I found an image of every form of the bad guy Breaker Keyblade. Each one is based on the arcade game shown in the movie for each one. Movie? There's a movie? The first, I guess going from left to right? Is it? I think so. First form is Fix-It Felix Jr. Second form, Hero's Duty. Third form is Sugar Rush. Oh, I can see, yeah, it's definitely left or right, because the third one right here, it's got chocolate at the very, like, end of the blade. And the fourth is the Sugar Rush, but now glowing. Very, very cool. Yeah, they're the Wreck-It Ralph Keyblades. That's neat. Oh, right, movie. Duh, should. I want to rewatch that movie. Wreck-It Ralph was really fun. It took a lot of, I want to say, creative liberties. Very cool keyblades. Out of all of these, I would have to say my favorite is, not gonna lie, the glowing one. It looks very shiny, and I love shiny keyblades. And IC says, I saw the first and second movie. I really liked the first movie. The second movie was kind of a miss for me, unfortunately. It was fun being able to see like what other like video game references it could do, but the story itself was all right. Pat says, I saw fan art of a Keyblade of Transformers once. Ooh, imagine if you had a Transformer transform into a Keyblade. How in the world would that work, I wonder? And Colin says, Sonic was in both Wreck-It Ralph movies as minor. I know! Being able to see him in there just made me happy. More Sonic, please. He's adorable in all of these animated movies. More spotlight for the blue hedgehog. But very, very cool. Thank you so much for this submission. Next up, we've got a plushy styled outfit of Vulpix, Alolan, and would you call it Kanto? Because you see this Vulpix everywhere. They're super adorable. I wonder what it's like walking around in a suit like that, though. And then we've also got the source tweet. Let me just post that in the chat for you guys. There you go. And Colin says Sonic was in both. Oh yeah, I read that. Cool. But look at them. They look so soft. They look so plushy, especially the Alolan Vulpix. Look at them. Would you guys give them a hug? I know I would give these guys a hug. They're super cute. Ultra mega powerful cute. And Ochi says, that's gotta give you a heat stroke. Oh yeah, I think there are methods that like certain people do, especially like fursuit makers, right? Like there are techniques where they'll put, I think, ice packs in their layers, as it were. But don't quote me on that because I don't know too much in this. Sadly, I don't know much in this department. I just get little bits and pieces off of Twitter, and every now and again I'll stumble across a post where they'll talk about the process, and I'm like, oh, that's fascinating. I commend those who are able to walk around in these outfits, and I hope they're able to stay hydrated. That's for sure. IHD says I want one, but with Eevee. Oh my gosh, one with Eevee would be so adorable. Oh my heart. Oh, I'm just gonna pick you up. Oh gosh, you're big and heavy, and I'm gonna take you home, straight to home. I mean, the human can evacuate the costume. That's fine. It's mine now. And Ochi says, heat stroke, it is super effective. Fursuit fainted. Oh no. I can see that for sure. And I hope that's not the case for some though. And Renchi says, have you seen any Chi-Tan vids? Because I found one that might interest you in the meme chat. Oh, as long as it's safe for work, by all means, feel free to put it in the memes. I appreciate a good meme. And sadly, I'm not sure if I have or haven't because let me say this, I spend far too much time on the internet. I spend far too much time, so the odds of me seeing it are high, but I may not recognize the name because I do scroll far too often when I'm supposed to be sleeping, so forgive me for the bamboozlement. Hey, Nixter goes, shh, sneaks up behind. Hey, I see that. No sneaking. No. Bad. Don't make me bust out the newspaper again. Where is it? I always lose it. There it is. Don't make me bust this out. I'll bop you. No sneak attacks. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I love that meme. But don't be suspicious. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness gracious. And also no, Pad, there's no such thing in existence. The end. Nick says, Huggle attack! Dead. Okay, fine. I won't bop you. I'll suplex you. Get suplexed. But super duper cute post, it's giving everyone diabetes. And Colin says, where does Don't Be Suspicious? That's a good question. I think it might have come from The Office, but don't quote me there. I'm not too sure, actually. But every time I've seen it, it's just so adorable. It's very, very dorky, very silly, but super cute. This post up is now by Chuggles, and I adore it. He asked for no pickles! Me and the plushie. Before we made our cute little friend here to my left. He asked for no pickles. We gotta stand up for the Sploaf. The Sploaf will get the perfect sandwich or burger if it's the last thing I do. You actually took judo? Well, then you would know that a suplex would probably be the next best move. Yes, yes. Yes. Free pickle slur. The weasel? I'm not a weasel. I'm a cat. How many times I gotta tell you this, Pat? Gonna bite. Gonna bite. Where are you? Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Right here. Got you. Better. Everything's better now. Bite the finger for revenge. And IC says, no pickles on his chicken sandwich. Oh, or in this case, wait. Sploaf eats like little bats, right? So on his bat sandwich. And Inochi says, your model looks cute in that pose. I do not. I do know. Wait, what pose? What I do? I'm glad that, I mean, it's a compliment, yes, yes. I shall take it. Thank you, Inochi, very much. And Colin says, suplexing is Incineroar's back throw in Smash Ultimate. Cool. Hey, I bet it's super effective. Depending on who it's used on, etc., etc. Well, yes. Poor little Sploofy asked for no pickles. Get it right. And to follow up on that, there's actually an extra picture that Chuggles made where it says, she asked for no pickles. Now Giant Sploof will fight for Sohma. Giant plushie is wonderful. Very kind Sploofy, looking out for me too. Yes, the angry bite pose. Yes, or how you typed it, angry bite. Oh my gosh. I have baby speak, but I'm not the best at doing the OuO speak, even though I type in OuO-nese, or OuO-nese more so. But saying it, speaking in W's is very hard. It's very hard. It does not come naturally to me. And it hurts my face. I actually get secondhand cringe for myself trying to do that. Recoil. The pain. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, by the way, Sohma, I heard from someone that a person named Dinkelberg was responsible for putting that spider in your house. Where is this Dinkelberg? I'll destroy them! There was an evil man named Dinkelberg who's planting house spiders? But I think he was just passing blame onto him. Oh, look, if they're responsible, I will have justice. I will have order. And Richie says, Anki Sohma is so adorable. You make me smile so much it hurts. Aww. Well then, I suppose the play may continue. For now. And again with the giant weasel. I accept none of your gifts if you call me weasel. Although pickles are pretty damn good. I mean, dang good. I mean, oops. Hey, Juggles! Welcome to the stream. How are you? And Inochi says, now, is that a kilobyte or a terabyte? You're doing the puns! The puns. Gotta love the puns. figure out who Dinkelberg or Dinkelberg? Because one of them is a Fairly Odd Parents reference. Yeah, exactly. Oops, I swear. I go into chill mode, and every once in a blue moon, I accidentally let the filters phase out of existence. Oopsies. My bad. Avert thine ears. No, don't tell Bun. Don't tell Bun. He'll find out. Just like how I'm trying to hide the fact that I ate macaroni and cheese at 2 in the morning. Don't tell on me! Please! Is there a way to turn on clipping? Is that a thing? Is that a thing on YouTube? I'm still learning how YouTube works. No, don't tell Bun. Don't do it. Show me your loyalty. Where do your loyalties lie? And Sentinel says, if you were to design a coffee cup, what would you put on it? That's a good question. I've never considered that before. I'll definitely come back to you in the future, Sentinel, because that sounds like a really fun art idea, actually. Nixter says, okay, I won't tell Bun. Wait, what if he watches this? Well, that's why we're not gonna draw unnecessary attention to the now. Mr. McGillicuddy says, I think Bun is watching now in silence. No, I hope not. Sohma's in danger. Don't wanna be Sohma right now. Inochi says, I have no loyalties, not even to myself. Oh man, I felt that. Very relatable. Oh my gosh. And IHG says, you didn't swear since the Pringles at Stardew Valley. Wait, Pringles? Oh, that's right, I was eating Pringles. Wait, I swore at the time? Oopsies. Hey, it's been a while. Case in point, it's been a while. In my defense, I am only human. Alrighty, next up, let me pull up a picture from Colin. This one has quite a bit of detail. Colin says, following up on what I shared last time about Bass Cross Mega Man, this is what it looks like in Battle Network 5. Gold is Team Proto Man version, and silver is Team Colonel version. And the abilities you get, oh, those are a lot of abilities. That's a lot of abilities. Let's see. So for Team Proto Man, you get non-elemental, no weakness, mega fold, meaning you can have 2 or more mega class chips on you. Triple Buster, 200 additional health, super armor, and charge shot becomes a shooting buster. What's a shooting buster? And the Team Colonel version, which I think is... which one's which? The one on the left. Team Colonel version, you get non-elemental, no weakness, mega fold 2, triple buster. Something about the word buster just sounds very fun to me. 20% more health, float shoes, which means you're immune to panel effects except holes, and your charge shot becomes Hell's Rolling. That's got a cool sound to it, Hell's Rolling. It's ultimately up to you to choose which one you want when it comes to Bass Cross form and its benefits. Do you ever get to, like, jump between both forms? Because that'd be cool. That'd be pretty neatos. Also, guys, quick question. I know that I move forward, but I gotta know. Do you guys consider the word damn? Do you guys consider that word a swear word? Because if so, there is a picture in the future Show Me Live that does have the potential swear word. If you guys are not comfortable with that, I will delete. I will delete it. IHG says, Shooting Buster, is that from Arthur? Arthur? Wait, which Arthur are we talking about? Because I'm thinking of like the old school Arthur cartoon. Now I'm even more confused. And Nixter said someone pronounced colonel wrong. It's pronounced colonel. Oh. You'd think I'd know this by now. How many years of saying that word? And I'm very good at continuously mispronouncing Colonel for Colonel. Whoopsie. And Inochi says, wait, you are human, not an animal, cat, or dog person? I'm a little bit of all of the above. If I say yes, does it mean I can get away with more stuff? Inochi says, I called him a tier 1 swear. Okay. Because, like, I was talking this over with Bon before, like, not today, yesterday, when he was going over the Show Me Live, we were talking about it, and Bon's like, it's such a light swear that it's not really a swear. It should be fine. So if you guys are comfortable with it, then, like, I'll go ahead and showcase it later on. Also, hey Omega, how are you? How is your Tuesday treating you so far? And Shoujo says, with my deceitful and colorful vocabulary, not close. It's like baby's first swear. That's true. That's very true. Look, when I was in high school, I was also in a religious high school. And we got in trouble for saying that one and the word dang. We couldn't even say dang. Dang was a curse word. And we had a swear jar for that. And Nick asks, how's Bon feeling, by the way? I know from your Twitter he wasn't feeling well last week. He's doing better right now. He got new pain meds from the doctor, and recently, like, I asked him how he was doing, and he's like, I think I'm good to walk around now. Like, he hasn't been needing to use the big old cast boot, and I told him, promise me you won't jog or exercise hard. I know he's tempted to. That's how he damaged his foot in the first place. But he promised me he will only lightly walk on his foot, which, I mean, it's good to do that when you have an injury and it's getting better. You don't want to rest on it too long, or else you'll end up with a very stiff muscle and it'll be very hard to move afterwards. So I'm like, all right, you know what? All right, you can walk, but just keep it light, okay? Otherwise I worry. IHC says, this word, damn, is the one that holds a lot of water? Sure, let's go with that. And Omega says, I was excited for Akuma coming to Street Fighter 6. Ooh, well, speaking of fighting games, I may not be too crazy about Street Fighter in particular, more power to those who do, but there's news that Slayer is going to be dropped in Guilty Gear, and I'm like, oh, I was really surprised because this was like one of Bon's mains that he used to play in Guilty Gear, and there was a trailer announcement for his character, and I'm like, wait, why is Slayer hot? He's younger? I'm not usually crazy into vampires, but it wasn't even the vampire-isms that got me. It was just that confidence. And also, he's a silly, goofy goober, too, with the way he talks and the way he expresses himself. And I'm just like, okay, I kind of like Slayer now. I kind of like him more now. Oh, no, he's hot! And Shoujo says, oh, word, church school, and it was a time. I'm going into territory that makes me blarg, so I'm a carry-on. Dude, no, I get it. Like, that was my entire high school experience, and even though it had its restrictions, it was really fun because it was like a high school of, 20-ish students, so everybody knew everyone, and everyone was dating everyone, except for me. I was the only one who didn't have a boyfriend back then, and it sucked. I felt so lonely. All my friends had boyfriends, and all my guy friends had girlfriends. And even though I had a crush on a guy too, I even dared to ask him out. I was like, hey, I kind of have a crush on you. You want to date? The guy's like, nah. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. That's okay. Pain. So much pain. But all things worked out because then I met Bon Bon in my first semester of college, and everything was as right as rain. Inochi says, congrats, Sohma, you now hit level 2. You learned a new move. Alright, fine. Fine. So what? I think Slayer's hot. What? You wanna go? You wanna go, Inochi? You wanna go? Get him, Slugcat. Get him. Go. Slugcat doesn't have a mouth, but you can use your imagination. Go. Very good job, Slugcat. Very good job. Here you go. If only I had a treat. Do I have a treat for you? Do you want popcorn? I've got popcorn somewhere over here. And Inochi says, I'm Demi-Ace. No need to say sorry. You should be proud of yourself. Embrace thyself and know that you are beautiful just the way you are. Yeah, I only have popcorn here, so here you go, little fella. You get the popcorn, okay? Right there, for you. Just for you. You get all of that. Treat for taking on Inochi. Who's your good slug cat? You're a good slug cat. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, she already learned to simp when she saw my Tears of the Kingdom canon. I didn't simp that hard. I just... What? Ganon's attractive. What can I say? I'm also going through a weird stage in my life where I'm starting to find fictional characters, you know, kind of attractive, and I'm very confused. I haven't done this since I was a Kit Kat, and I'm like, oh, well, this is pleasant. This is very pleasant. Chojo says, wanna hold hands? What? No! No, I'm not a simp. I kinda am. Why are you guys gonna call me out so hard? And Nexter says, the story of my first girlfriend didn't end well. The short version? Oh. My condolences. That went from 0 to 10 really fast. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, she already learned to simply... Oh, yeah, I read that one. And Nochi says, I know the feeling back then. I had a few crushes in high school, but all unrequited loves and crushes. Even my prom date, I asked out, didn't show up. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That must have been rough. Very hard on the heart, you know? Very, very hard on the heart. I had one experience before Bon. I did have one relationship. It was a long distance one, but it was definitely not meant to be. It was unfortunately a very toxic relationship, which I won't go into, but kind of dodged a bullet. Many bullets with that one. Oh, you felt that too, Haruka? Haruka says, I specifically will go insane for Himiko from Honkai Star. Dude, whenever it comes to like either Honkai Star or Genshin, there's a lot of attractive characters. Whether it's on the female side or the male side, they're just... And then the voice lines! There's a lot of sus voice lines out there, but, you know, it do be fan service. Hey Isaac, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fabulous Tuesday so far. Omega says, I never even had a girlfriend until 5 years ago. Oh, well, congratulations. Hey, to all of you out there still looking for the one, don't give up. Don't give up. Do not give up. You'll know when it's the right one. And Anochi says, and my second prom date that lied that they said they had a family reunion showed up with another guy and laughed in front. Dude, that makes me mad for you. That is fluffed up. That is seriously fluffed up. What the heck? You didn't let it face you on the outside, but the inside. I don't blame you! Not only did they have the indecency to do that, like just to show up with another person, but to mock you on top of it all? That's fluffed up. Seriously, man, I'm so sorry you went through that. Hopefully you have better experiences in the future. Omega says, how do you feel about Goku from Dragon Ball Z? I mean, it's Goku. Goku is Goku. He is literally the single brain cell, but even then, I don't know if that quite does his lack of IQ justice. I'm just saying. He's smart when it comes to fighting. Everything else in the world? I remember seeing a clip, actually, of, I don't know if it was Dragon Ball Z or the previous one, which I think was Dragon Ball, but there was a clip of Goku, like, proposing to Chi-Chi, but he thought bride or marriage was a food. He thought getting married was a food. That's true, Shoujo, that's true. Goku is baby's first himbo. Correct. Correct. But I would like my himbo with a little bit more IQ than Goku, I'm not gonna lie. There's a limit for me. I want to say I have some standards. And Omega says that was the original Dragon Ball. Okay, I figured as much because this dates back, well, it dates really far back. And Anochi says, yeah, I already had our heart-to-heart before. I won't go into detail, but you know that I've been through difficult times growing up. Yeah, but you deserve good times too. You deserve many much good times. I am cheering for you, Anochi. And Shoujo says, oh, Sohma, there's a chance the clip could have been from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. That sounds like something from DBZA. I remember Goku saying something along the lines of, my brain says things that my heart doesn't, or something along those lines. It could be the original Dragon Ball, yeah, because this was during like one of the very first tournaments, I believe. Nixter says the only person Soma's a real sim for is Vaughn. Oh yeah, dude, I'll agree to that in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, without hesitation. 100% yes. Of course I sim for Vaughn. He's my soulmate. He's my partner. He's my best friend, and he and I will travel the universe together. We will ride rainbow cats into the galaxy. And I hope that even if like our time on Earth ends, I hope that even in the next life and the life after that and the life after that that we get to see each other again. Can we both be cats in the next universe? That would be cool. I see that IHG. I see that shrimp. Oh man, it's got double meaning. He is. Bon is the ultimate husbando. Husbando? And Shoujo says, sips for the moons. I mean, you're not wrong. Look, man, when somebody's got a bodacious booty, you gotta respect it. I think what the cool kids call it is a gyat? Bon's got that gyat. Is that how you say it? Oh, I hope so, Renchi. I hope so. One day we shall have the marriage. One day. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Oh, cute. And Colin says, I've only played Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and Xenoverse 1 in terms of Dragon Ball games. Don't they have like a megaton? Like, I want to say 10 to 12 games, but I could be overestimating. Just a gut feeling. And Anoji says, I was probably a fly in my previous life. It didn't last longer than 2 days before I got swatted down. My apologies. That could have been me or Bon. I am so sorry. Bon goes actual cat mode. You guys haven't seen how Bon looks like when he actually sees a housefly. His eyes dilate. His eyes look like Boba when he sees a fly and he goes into hunt mode. He will drop everything to kill a fly. He is relentless when it comes to smashing bugs, swatting them. Like, we have curtains over one of our windows. He will actively try to trap them between the curtains and the window and then smash! I'm like, dude, our curtains! They're gonna be all gross and full of bug juices. It's like, oh, it's okay. I'm like, alright. He will sacrifice everything to kill the fly. Oh, sorry about that, Anochi. Oh, about emotional strength? Let me go see. Let's see. Before the fly. Da ba ba ba. And Inochi says, I believe sometimes it is better to give up because then you get to know yourself better and become emotionally stronger from it. I will actually chime in and say personal growth before a relationship is not a bad idea. I actually strongly recommend it. Although I have like partial bitterness towards the sentiment too. I see the merit and I highly agree. But when I got dumped once, someone told me that I needed to grow up more, and I'm all like, rude! I was like still in my teens at the time. I'm like, bruh, you can't say that. I mean, you're right. I'm just a baby, but come on. I was literally a baby. And Shoujo says, I heard booba. I said boba, not booba. There's a strong difference, my guy. I think I'm spacing out. Help, help, help. Oh, Shoujo, what are we gonna do with you? Oh, I just want to pick you up and put you on a cupboard and give you a cup of coffee. Or a cup of hot cocoa if you prefer. And that is correct, Nixter. Ichi means one. And Inochi says, you said don't give you Sohma, and I thought I would give a devil's advocate? Oh, devil's advocate, you say? It's fun to play both sides, actually. I'm quite a thinker when it comes to, like, two sides of a coin, as it were. And Omega says, how do you feel about Luigi from Mario Bros? I mean, it's Luigi. I like how that's my response every time. Luigi. I don't know much about him. I've never played as this character in any of the titles before. But one game I do want to try out is Luigi's Mansion. That's a game I've never played. I adore Luigi, though. He looks so cute. He looks like a good boy. Shoujo says, don't send me to the moon. I'll take that instead, with marshmallows. Oh wait, don't or do? Oh, you'll take the hot cocoa with marshmallows. Will do. One hot cocoa with marshmallows coming up. Hey, little Bill. Hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How's your day treating you? Oh, yeah. Don't worry. Nobody gives up. I mean, all of us come from different places and different struggles, but ultimately, never give up. You can be down, but not truly out. You know what I mean? And Colin says, Luigi's Mansion is a trilogy of games. Dark Moon is coming. Ooh, Dark Moon, huh? That's a title I've never heard before. Nexter says, Luigi's Mansion 3 is multiplayer. You can play. Oh, I want to play with Bon. We gotta get Bon back into streaming, though. Bring back Bon. Bring back Bon. And Helljumper says, and yes, strongly recommend Luigi's Mansion. I want to play it. It looks really cute. It looks super cute. It looks like it is challenging when it comes to boss fights, but kind of like mini puzzles, too. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. And Nixer says, Sohma's not afraid of no ghosts when Bon's around. Yeah! Bon could be my Ghostbuster. You'll get the rope. What's the rope for? You know what? Maybe don't answer that. But yes, once more, Colin, thank you for this submission. Okay, so you guys are comfortable with the D word, right? Is it fine to say D word? The connotations behind it. The word adjacent to dang. Because the next picture does have that word in it. And I will read it aloud. And Richie says, current cutest fictional couple is Chi and Kofi. They are. I love Chi and Kofi. Have you guys noticed that the Chicken Nugget series has been doing nothing but Chi and Kofi updates, and it's just making my heart melt every single time? It's so cute. I really like the one where they're like, oh, I hope it's okay that I'm kind of new to relationships. This is my first one, and I was worried that you would find it frustrating because I'm inexperienced. And Kofi's like, this is my first relationship too. And I'm like, oh, it's so cute. That's kind of how it was for me and Bon for the first part. Yeah. No, Inochi! No! Wait. The second one! Little bro says, and today it's just been kind of busy with housework and studying. Oh, I commend you though for sticking with the housework on top of everything. Good job for being responsible. That's a lot of work, but you hopefully you get to rest now that you're finally home. Did you eat dinner yet? And Master McGillicuddy says to drag Bon back into streaming. Yes, please do, please do. And Shedra says, Ayo, time out, let's not go there, Inochi. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. Just gonna, there you go. Oh, welcome back, Pad. And per comment about peace and being single. Let me see that. Where is this one? Doop-a-doop-a-doop. How do I keep missing these things? I must be going on too many tangents. Inochi says, mostly I am at a point where I am at peace with myself about being single. I would love to have someone to come home to and cuddle at the end of the night from work, but at the same time, that's what pets are for. Gotcha. Honestly, pets are not a bad alternative. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying that Bon is the equivalent of a pet, obviously, but I think finding a good friend can easily be I don't want to say a replacement, but could be the next best thing. We want more Bon, says Sentinel. I do too. I was actually talking with him about this, and maybe, don't quote me, this isn't a promise, but maybe in about a month's time, he'll be back. Maybe. And Nixter says, silly Sohma, blueberries are for good kitties. Do I not get any blueberries? I want blueberries. Do I not get any? Am I not good? I want food. And to answer your question, Aichi, correct. This would actually be for Bon at his own channel. Correct. No cloning the Bon. There can only be one. And Colin says, word of warning, Guiji. Oh, like Luigi, but gooey? Guiji has very less health than Luigi, but they can't get a game over. That's cool. That's cool. So they KO, which I imagine you would spawn elsewhere after the KO, but it's not a true KO, if I'm understanding that right. Little bro says, big sis, you and your tangents go hand in hand so far, too often. Dang it! Look, man, I got ADHD. What can I tell? What can I say? Nixter says, I didn't say that I was making a Trix commercial joke. It sounded like it, though. Inochi says, though for the right girl, I would wake up 30 minutes earlier and make her pancakes. Aww, they would be very blessed to have it. Oh, I try to wake up early to help Bon with breakfast too. I should learn how to make pancakes. I should do that. That's a good idea. You're giving me ideas, tips, and tricks over here, Inochi. Very cool. And Colin says, you should keep Guiji away from water. Well, I mean, he's gooey, right? In my head, he's a slime monster. Just by the name alone, right? Water and slime probably don't mix, so that makes a lot of sense to me. And Omega says, that's part of the puzzle solving in Luigi's Mansion 3. Gotcha. Mechanics. Gotta appreciate a fun mechanic. Why does no one care about Luigi? Luigi deserves some love too, I feel. Little bro says, meanwhile, it takes 8 alarms to wake... Dude, same. I can relate to that so hard. Dude, same. Same. Ah. I have a... Owie. I think I have a rash. And it's like... Dude, it's like a rash near my neck. Maybe I gotta stop wearing my scarf, huh? I have a weird rash that appeared yesterday, and I accidentally grazed it. It's a little ouchy. Yes. Let us move forward. My apologies. Next up, we've got a comic. Let me grab the source material first. Next up, we've got a comic, and Dabba 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 dabba. Here is the link to the source where the artist is. And I shall try to read this. I shall try to read this to the best of my abilities. So it just says, Twilight Sparkle, ever matter? She sure has a sparkling personality. A Twilight sparkling personality. Oh my goodness. She's being very punny with the name. And you just see Twilight losing her marbles over this joke. And Derpy says, she's also the only one who laughs at my jokes. Oh no! Derpy's the only one Twilight's the only one who will laugh at her jokes? Guys, we need to change this. We need to change this. Derpy needs a bigger audience. Why won't people laugh? Poor baby. She deserves attention too. Speaking of characters that are underappreciated. Uh-oh, I'm scared. I'm scared of the prior comment, Inochi. Let me see. Oh wait, are you talking about Dabba Dabba Dabba? Inochi says 1 hour early if they were worth it and make her chocolate chip pancakes with whipped cream? Dude, that's a good combination. Oh man, you're making me drool. Stop. Oh man. Oh, stop. That sounds so good. Derpy is a treasure. I mean, yeah, the puns are punny, right? The puns are very, very punny. But come on. It's Derpy. Even if you can't laugh, at least just give her your undivided attention. She means no harm. She's just a little goofy. Make a giant muffin for Derpy? I don't know if I can do it with my mouse, but I will try. I will try my bestest, which means I can't look at chat while I try to do this. So, you want a really big muffin. Can I do it? I do not know. Is this the right color? It'll have to do. Me worrying that this is going to look wrong in so many ways. There you go, muffin. We're just gonna, basic shape, it's a muffin, okay? We can all agree. And Anochi says, no, I do the best I can to respect your chat and rules. Thank you, Anochi, I appreciate it. Yeah, ideally it's just supposed to keep, like, things as, you know, what is it called? Friendly family? Don't get me wrong, I can swear like a pirate any day. But, you know, for the sake of, for YouTube not going El Pollo Loco on my butt, I'm like, alright, I'll play by the rules. I'll be good. Add some blueberries? Why blueberries? You want blueberries too? Here, I'll give you some circles. I'll give you some circles. It looks like Mickey Mouse. Don't worry about that. It's not Mickey Mouse, I swear. There, they're a little shiny. There you go. Blueberries. And Little Bro says, gets Thanos snapped again, as my sister once again said puns. Big sis, I don't feel so good. Sorry, Little Bro, you knew what you signed up for when you ended up joining us today. And Anochi says, so I'm watching my language and using sensors. Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate it very, very much. Very, very much. Add blue spots for the... Alright, we're done. No more. You guys are going to keep adding and adding and adding. No more. We're done. But next up, we have a picture by Colin. And Colin says, here is an original armor for X in X Dive. This is called Dive Armor X. This armor was not in any of the X series games and has abilities that no other armor use or has. This armor lets X fire a laser from his charge shot and causes several explosions for anything the laser didn't hit, and leaves an X mark at when the shot hit, and it can damage enemies that get close, and he can put up a barrier around him that restores health when activated and can damage enemies that get close. Sounds really powerful. Sounds really, really powerful. Very cool stuff. Pull back chat. There you guys are. No, it's not a bluey mouse. It was supposed to be blueberries. And Omega says, do you prefer Princess Peach or Princess Zelda? Well, between the two, probably Princess Zelda. Because, like, I don't know, she's in a cooler universe. No offense to Peach. Peach is alright. Peach is alright. But she now officially has her own spin-off game. So, you know, I can't fully say until I play that game. And Little Bro says, you're hilarious when you do swear. But I'm not any better, if anything, much worse. Because, you know, with colorful vocabulary I've developed in the army. And why I wear a tight filter for you. And thank you, Little Bro. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Just in the event, especially because it's like a Discord server. So like, you never know like who pops in, who's a kid, who's not a kid. So I always just try to keep that in general, like, or that kind of filter system in mind just in case, you know? Make it friendly for most. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, when it comes to swearing, I haven't reached the point that words start yelling fudge, fudge, fudge when I get gaming rage. Oh my gosh. I don't think I swear when I get mad. When I get mad, I just go quiet. When I stop talking, that's when you gotta be afraid. I mean, you guys have seen me I do have some gamer rage, right? But I don't go fluff it every time I get angry. I meow. I hiss, I grumble, I scream. But that's about it. That's about it, yeah. But it's understandable, like, I'm not gonna, like, there's no shame if you curse. I'm gonna say that right here, right now. No shame if you curse, but it is in our rules not to throw that language around because things can easily be taken out of, how should I say, things can easily be taken the wrong way when language is loosely thrown around that way, so just to maintain the peace, you know? You say, instead of SOB, you say son of a beehive. Son of a butterscotch pancake. You bite your claw? No, I bite my paw. I bite my paw, I bite my wrists. Yeah, I do that. I have to attack something. When I get really angry, especially recently in Rain World, I need to attack something with my teeth. Thank goodness Bon wasn't within the vicinity. And Little Bro says, no kidding, big sis. My buddy Speeds, who was Canadian infantry, there were times in voice chat he went, Wolf, remember bud, we're not allowed to say that stateside. Dude, like, I just like to sum that up to like what I would define as bro chat or bro speak, right? When you're in the company that's comfortable with it, go ham. Go ham, go ham. I did not. That is correct, Pat. I did not. I was good. I was good. Now somebody give me a cookie. Give me a cookie. I did good. You bite space. You bite space, you claw? Oh, I misread that. Understood, Shoujo. That's true, that's true. I bite and I claw. Well, I do little tantrum stomps too. Nothing too menacing, just a little bump, 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 bump. And Little Bro says, oh yeah, and when you've been mad, even I've been scared. Yeah, I've dedicated art to that one. Aw, thank you for the cookie, Fate. You're awesome. And IC says, what about this instead of cookies? Oh, ice cream. It's ice cream! Neapolitan ice cream! Give, 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 give. Give it to me. And Pat says, but you bunk and bite me, 'cause you keep calling me a weasel and booping my nose. I don't like it when you boop my nose. And Renchi says, I have many phrases, like holy hexagons. Hexagons? That one's very, very unique. I like that one too. And Little Bro says, at least I could still outrun you. For now. For now, Little Bro. I I gotta animate a death stare for my model. for moments like this, right? I'll get to you. You just won't know when. And little bro says, Lisa, I get a Charlie horse, then I'm doomed. Yes, exactly. Don't trip. Don't trip. Or this cat's gonna get you. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, I just hope I don't reach the point where I start slamming my keyboard into my face. That would be bad. For your face and for the technology. It could get pretty expensive when you have to start replacing parts, right? Even more expensive when you have to replace your face parts. And she says, Sohma is getting the Fluttershy's eyes. I am? Huh? Oh, and Fluttershy gets a little scary. She has her scary side, too. Never underestimate the power of cute. We can also have a scary side. It sounds very painful, I agree. Although I'm not gonna lie, like, there was a time I tried rolling my face on the keyboard because the idea just came to me, and it has a very pleasant texture feel. Very pleasant, very pleasant. Alright, let me grab the next submission. Thank you very much for this one as well, Colin. Next submission is... food! We've got food by Shoujo. It looks like nachos and potential dip. What is the dip? Spill the tea. What is the dip? What kind of dip is this? It looks like a cheddar. I think I see some tomatoes in there. Wait, is it a salsa? Nochi says, sorry, you got me on a tangent, Sohma. I know I am super sweet, sentimental guy, but oh, I'm sorry. You shouldn't, though. You don't deserve that. I'm gonna say that right here, right now. No person ever deserves to be used. Ever. Period. End of argument. You deserve head pats. You deserve to be praised and lifted up and encouraged to do your best. Because honestly, that's all we really can do in this life. We do our best, we fall down, we dust ourselves off, we stumble a bit, but eventually we start walking again. Rolling is fine, slamming isn't, yeah. With keyboards, yeah. And Joe just says, nacho and cheese dip with salsa. You mix the dip? Nacho and cheese dip with salsa. You know, I can actually see that being pretty good. I had to think for a sec. I was emulating it in my head, like, the combination. Sounds delicious, man. You are making me hungry. Suddenly, those 3 eggs that I made earlier are suddenly, they've already been digested. My body has already absorbed the nutrients. My body wants more. Food. Food! I appreciate a food post. Like, I always raise my fist up and go, curse you, food pictures! But at the same time, I like it. It's fun. It's always interesting to see what in the world you beans are consuming. Gotta appreciate the noms. And Archie says, ever pictured yourself being fired up when you are mad? I can, still keep fired up. Fired up as in encouraged, or fired up as in put in a cannon and exploded outward? Oh, speaking of wacky shenanigans, sorry, that mental image made me remember. On Sunday, I finally watched an old movie that I've never seen before, and it's kind of really late, but better late than ever. I finally watched Slam Jam. Bon got me the movie, and we watched it on Sunday, and I was like, oh, this is wacky. But for its time, pretty dang good for what they were able to accomplish. Oh my goodness, Space Jam, yes, correct. Mr. McCullough says, no food for Sohma, curse you, Dinkelberg! Oh my goodness. And Pad says, careful, my wife gets angry when I get bunked. Well, don't make me get the Bon, because he'll get angry if, I attack Bon. I will sick him on you if you boot me once more. That's all I got. Yeah, it is a classic. It was really interesting watching, and it's kind of interesting to note that Daffy was still the Karen he is today, even back then. I was like, oh. Yeah, Daffy still sucks. I mean, he's the butt of almost every other joke, but he's fun to have around. And Renchi says, original Space Jam is good. Really good. It was a fun watch. It really was a fun watch. I was like, oh. Huh. It's kind of like looking at a museum of sorts. And little bro says, hugs. Alrighty, big sis. I'm gonna go see if my friends are free to fight for super democracy and super Earth. Sounds good, little bro. You have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for joining. And Anochi says, that's why when it comes to dating, I have just accepted I am better on just waiting until I know how to do better on self-boundaries. Oh yes, self-boundaries are extremely important in any relationship, be it a romantic one or even just a friendship. Even friendships need boundaries. And Aishi says, hey little pig, boo! Wait, what is that quote from? Aw, thank you, little bro, you da bomb. And Pat says, my mom loves Looney Tunes when she was a kid. Dude, it's a classic. It is a tried and true of sorts. Mr. McGillicuddy says, speaking of which, I found a compilation of everything they mentioned Dinglebird in the show. Oh, for Fairly Odd Parents? I believe. Alright. Also, let me go ahead and grab the next host. Thank you for sharing your nachos with us, Shoujo. Next up, we have this character. Colin says, this is the Floor 100 boss. Ah, you were talking about this last time. As I said, I would show named an Incarnate of Radius. It was a 3-phase battle. Let me tell you, it was quite the battle. If you could have picked different music for each phase, this is what I would pick. Phase 1 has Rivers in the Desert from Persona 5 Royal. Oh wait, does it not have its own music? Phase 2 would be Lumine Phase 2 from Mega Man X8. Phase 3, you would pick Versus Crimson Dragon from Mega Man Star Force 3. Very cool. And Final Blow, Willpower from Persona 5. It was a fight to be remembered. Very cool. This character looks very interesting. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick. Let me see if I could get more of that detail up and close. Where's his face? Does he have like this giant bug on his back? It's like he's got like the shell armor going from his head to his back of sorts. Yep, pretty much. Little bro's going to Helldivers World. Oh, it does have its own music. Gotcha. Fascinating stuff though, this. And Pat says, I had a dream of collecting Transformers shattered glass toys. If I had one. Sorry. Oh, I hope you're able to get, is the thing that you dreamt a real thing that you can get in the real world? Because if so, seize your dreams. Get those Transformers. And Colin says, if you want to know its size, it's way bigger than you and me combined. Oh. So, okay. If I had to draw... Or, actually, let me do this instead. Open, do I have a full model? Let me see. One moment, Everybean. Yeah, okay, we're gonna grab this one, because I don't have a proper picture of the Soham. I don't have a proper picture of the Soham, but we're just gonna grab this. So am I this tiny? Is this about right? Is that how small we are compared to this creature? Sorry, I keep losing chat. Hold up. There you guys are. And Colin says, if you want to know its size is way bigger, I want to know how big we would be next to this thing. And Pat says, I pulled a Fairly Odd Parents reference. Yes, you did. The trophy one. I remember it well. It was a really old meme that me and Bon used to use whenever RNG and MMOs were a thing. And the RNG sucked. Very cool stuff, very cool stuff. Not even close to its ankle. I would be smaller? I'd be smaller, like, what? You said to his ankle, so like that? I'd be that small? No way. No way! That's too tiny! And Reggie says, I ate pavlova yesterday. It was so delicious. I've never had pavlova before. It looks good though. Given what I've seen from the Bluey cartoon, it looks good. Minus the ketchup. IC says, how small if Sohma is in her cat form? Oh, let me see if I can grab a picture of her in her cat form. Hold on. I do have multiple pictures of that, so let me just go to my screenshots. One of these. Here, we'll grab one where she's sitting, not the loaf. The sitting is fine. So I put this one here. I will defeat you. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, sorry. If I'm that tiny, then I would have to be like this tiny. I'd be so small. I'd be so small. Look at that. And Pad says, the episode of Bluey is called Pavlova. Oh. Mr. McGillicuddy says, come on, Sohma, we faced bigger. That's true. We have faced bigger. Without going into spoiler territory, just in case not everybody's caught up. Yes, correct. We have faced bigger. And Reggie says, that boss is like, wow, raid level. Dude, that's huge. Please tell me that you didn't have to solo this guy. Did you have to solo him? Let me solo him. No, but really, did you have to? Because when I see a boss of this magnitude, my brain, especially like in MMO mode, goes, we at least need 8 people here, right? Right? Oh my gosh. So intimidating. Very intimidating. But thank you very much for this post, my dude. Renchi says, WoW equals World of Warcraft. That is correct. And Colin says, I had to solo it because it was the story version. So is the story version maybe a little bit easier or maybe has less health than the multiplayer version? I would hope. I hope. There is a rematch in a character mission. Oh, interesting. And Pad says, on TF War for Cybertron, I defeated a giant decon named Tripticon. What are these cons? Why are they causing troubles? Thank you as well once more for this image and the story besides. Congratulations on defeating all the way up to floor 100. I can only imagine how long that took. Next up, we have a post from Mr. McGillicuddy, and he says, hey Sohma, got some more Warframes to show off. I did have a bit of a long wall of their abilities, so hopefully this one will be shorter. Anyway, this is Harrow, the Inquisitor. As the preacher of the Gospel of Fire and Iron, he wields his thurible to support his allies, all the while condemning his foes. Dude, it looks cool. What's that weapon? You called it a thurible? What the heck's a thurible? Eh? Transformers, Sohma. I know an itty bitty bit about Transformers. I've seen one movie, and that is as far as my knowledge goes, which isn't much. It is not much. Reggie says, Harrow has a cool crit ultimate. Crits? Dude, crit classes are like the best classes. I may not play Warframe, but I can appreciate good critical hits. It's chunky damage. And Pat says, Sohma, prime leader of the Floofy Bots. Oh, well, I might be a little afraid of machines. I do appreciate the naming convention here. That's adorable. Also, hello, Conway. Hello and welcome. Hope you're having an awesome Tuesday so far. Very cool. Let's see. I think there's more. Yeah, there's more. Let's go see the next one. Next up is this one. Mr. McGillicuddy says, this is Titania, the Enchantress. Ooh, gotta appreciate good magic characters. As the last guardian protecting Earth's forest, she dispatches any who would threaten it. Able to shrink down to size, she zips across the battlefield, avoiding enemy fire and entrapping them with her spells to fulfill her duty. Duty. I'm not mature. Oh, but that's cool though. I really love the color scheme. It's very flashy. It's definitely got that magical feel to it. Yeah, the purple and pink colors. I love that. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, Harrow definitely has that priest look going for them. For sure, for sure. And then Pat says, oh wait, I read that one. Coolios. Fluffy bots versus scaly cons. Whoa. Bond's a dragon, so would he be a dragon con? And Renchi says, Titania is my best character in the Duviri game mode. What is the Duviri game mode? What does one do there? That's a cosmetic for her. Dude. Gotta appreciate cosmetics. I know that when I play certain games like the Tales of series, I want to collect all the cosmetics. Feels good, man. I may not use most of them, but it's fun being a collector of sorts. You're a Dragon Con, but you're a good one. Okay, that's good, Pat. Welcome to the good side. Gives her that techno look. Oh, got you. So that's how. So their original form isn't as flashy. Gotcha. Colin says cosmetics are fun to mix and match. Dude, if you can mix and match them, even better. That's where you get to add your own little creative spin to it. I feel like that's extra fun. Then next up, let me see here. Next up we have this one. Mr. McGillicuddy says, this is Dante, the scholar. As a seeker of knowledge and keeper of history, he wields his exalted tome, Notuna, and arcane wisdom to devastate his foes and support his allies. Dante! It's Dante! Sorry, I'm always going to associate Dante with the Devil May Cry series, but that's cool! Very interesting character. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, it can be, but it depends on the warframe. Oh, with cosmetics? And Reggie says, so true. Fashion frame is the true endgame. Yeah! I may not play Warframe, but when it comes to video games and just fashion in general, I will always, I don't care how hard I make the game for myself, I will always prioritize fashion first. Even if it means I'm not wearing the, like, strongest gear in the game. And Shoujo says, someone like Bad Boy Goth from Devil May Cry. Yeah! I love Dante. Dante's so cool. I wish I could be as cool as Dante. Bun really likes the song where it goes, I am the storm that is a protein. The music in the DMC series is a very interesting collection. And Shoujo says, oh wait, I read that one. Sentinel says, zoned out, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. Oh no. Your brain is stuck in Ba Sing Se, I see. And Shoujo says, oh, you too. I wish I had half the riz. Dude, same. Dante's so flippin' cool. He's so table flippin' amazing. Oh my gosh. Wish I could be badass like him. Let me get away with saying that word. Come on, let me get away with it. It's cool. He's cool. Let me express how cool he is. Sohma with white hair. Oh, I wonder what that would look like. But wait, will I get my pink hair back? It won't be gone forever, will it? I need my pink in my life. I can't afford to lose it. In a flamboyant voice, fabulous. And Pat says, would Unicorse join the Of course. Why not? And Shoujo says, lol, guys, please give the cat this one simp I caused. What, the one with Dante? I've been simping for Dante since, like, 10? Over? Yeah, it's been at least a decade of simping. At least. I've been doing this for a long time. Don't worry about it. But to bring it back to the original post, very cool looking character, less on the DMC side and more on the, almost, it kind of reminds me of the scholar from Final Fantasy XIV. Definitely has that magic feel to them. For sure. Kind of less aggressive, more on the support side. Yeah, HD, I'm a shrimp. What are you gonna do about it? Want to go? You want to go? I need more creatures at my disposal. I'll throw them at you like Pokemon. Alrighties. Next up for our submissions, we have this post. This one is by Shoujo. Shoujo says, "Oh my gosh, I found Terrapagos. What's it doing here? I have no idea. What a very peculiar looking turtle statue, or what would you call it? Not a statue. It's not a figure. It's like ceramics, right? So cool." And Mr. McGillicuddy says, "I know another VTuber who is a big simp for Kratos from God of World." Ooh. Wait, did I say that right? God of War, not God of World. Oh my goodness. And Shoujo says, you think Dante is your ally. You merely adopted the Dante. I was born in it. You would never survive the hells I was raised in. Or the asylum I was raised in. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a cat. By then it was nothing to me but blinding. Yeah, I think it's a ceramic figure, I agree. Dante's so cool. DMC3 was my very first introduction into the world of Devil May Cry, and then he got old, and then young Sohma, like teenage Sohma, got angry that he got old, and I'm like, look at what they did to my boy! He's old! Now I can appreciate aged Dante like a fine wine, right? But when I was a Kit Kat, I got angry. I was like, no, they ruined him. I don't want anything to do with Devil May Cry anymore. But now I'm like, okay, I'm actually severely interested. I'm like, no. Aged Dante is still pretty cool. Still pretty dang stylish. You gotta admit, he never lost his moves. He still has it. He's old, but he still got the moves. He's still grooving. And Reggie asks, original Kratos or Norse Kratos? To be honest, I don't know much about Kratos, period. Do you want your Kratos original or extra crispy? And Shoujo says, I see you got the Batman reference I made. It's good stuff, man. And Pad said, the god of boops. No booping. Dad, no. And Shoujo goes, a fine wine. This is entertaining. She likes them. Wait, what's that word? I don't know what those words mean. Shoujo, you're using terminology I don't know. I know get, but I don't know what. I'm scared to read those words out loud. Are they okay? Are they safe to say? And Sentinel says, Dante gets better with age. I agree. I now agree. I see a lot of Dutch shoujo. Are those words okay? Shoujo! Get back here! What do you mean you ran away? That's highly suspicious. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I won't send you to the moon for now, but you get a couple of bups. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just erase that. There you go. I have you know what? I have the power of Google. Shoujo, I'm gonna look up those words. What is a LF? DIL. Huh? Do I need Urban Dictionary in here? Oh, that's just like that other word, but supplemented for grandma. Shoujo, what the fluff? What the fluff? What? I'm done. Oh, I'm getting whiplash. Ooh, God, look at the pretty turtle. Shoujo, why are you teaching me these things? The internet is so fun. The internet is so fun. It is not the M variant, it is the G variant, like the G virus, except it corrupts. We are all corrupted. There's no turning back. I have been shoujoed. Correct. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know, honestly, I'm not surprised that Lumi would know what these words mean. How do I not know what these words mean? Gosh dang it, I thought I was all caught up on the cool kid lingo. You guys keep inventing words and acronyms. Back in my day. Nope, not going there. Anywhoosie, what's it? I will go ahead. I'm not pure. I know stuff that I can't say here on stream because it's not appropriate. There's a time, there's a place, and there's a friend group for that. Aw, thank you, Shoujo. Thank you. You're too kind. You are too kind. Okay. Where do we leave off? I got severely distracted. Very cool ceramic turtle. Did you end up buying it? Or did you let them, you know, chill on the shelf for a little bit longer? Let me go ahead and pull the next picture up too. Next up, we have a submission from Wolfie Star. Wolfie Star says, "Hi-yo, I've been busy with making some props and some feet." Some feet? Oh yeah, that's right. You did make some feet. Alrighties. So first up, you can see the props here. You got a sword, you've got an axe, several axes actually, or a couple of axes. Yeah, battle weapons. Let's see, what is that one? There's like a long stick, and it's got a metal piece on the bottom. And the shield looks cool too. And Shoujo says, "No, I didn't buy it. I only was like, hey, that's cool. I've seen another Terrapago statue in the store I was at. Wait, have you seen others? Share your turtles. Share thy turtles with the class." These are cool though, and they have multiple pictures. You see this one, then here is a close-up of the shield with the weapons, and also without the weapons. And then after this, I like the texturing. You did a really good job making it look, I'm not sure if it's real wood or not, but I mean, you've convinced my eyes. It's good texture, and these are the feet you were talking about. They continue to describe furry feet for my OC wolf. It was going to be hard, but I'm gonna take a rest and continue tomorrow morning. Dude, they're coming out awesome so far. Are you gonna cover like the entire shoe with like an anthrophil? Or are you gonna go, or are you gonna just do the front of it? Because that's a style. I've seen shoes done in that way, and they look really cool, I'm not gonna lie. I low-key want paw shoes so bad. These look so cool. For Valhalla, says Renchi. Definitely has that vibe, doesn't it? It's like Skyrim weapons. I see that. And Shoujo says, "I have yet to fully play the second DLC, so it was funny that a ceramic turtle that screamed Terrapago's energy." It does. It had many colors going for it. It's a very cool turtle. I'm curious, like, what the decals were on its back. I, like, saw something that looked akin to flowers and leafy leaves. Very cool stuff. Alrighties. That said, this is actually the final post for today's Show Me Live. Thank you, Bean, so much for all of your submissions. If we didn't get to yours today, we will be continuing off of where this last post was in the future streams. If you didn't see yours for today, and it was supposed to be today, feel free to contact Bond. Some things get, like, erased for reasons. For reasons. There's always a reason for the season, so. Yes, this was fun. Yep, pretty much. Friendly reminder for people that are new. But what does WI mean? Bon, are you doing a silly typo? Oh yeah, we will have new rules being implemented next week. Correct. I should actually probably update you guys right now. Because a lot of people submit lots of stuff, we do want to make sure that there is enough time to go through each post, assuming I don't go on tangents like I normally do. That in mind, we do have to limit how much our characters are when we do our submissions, so that way, yeah, we have enough time to go through everyone and not keep you up for hours and hours and hours. Oh, I think Bon meant friendly reminder that next week. I think that's what he meant. Typos be typos. Yeah, there's the Bon. Yeah, there's Bon. Bon, would you attack the Renchi if they boot me one more time? Do I have your pledge? Do I have? Can you be my attack animal? Come on. Come on. Shoujo did do something. Shoujo taught me a word today, and it's a bad word. 2 words. Respect thy elders. That is all I will say on that. You rat it on me every time, Shoujo. You think I'm not going to try to get you back too? And Anochi says, also, Sohma and me, I bring up an interesting random conversation point. I mean, feel free to. That's kind of the point of these streams. We're all just vibing. As long as it's safe for work, etc., etc. And she says, take care, Bon. Get well. Hugs. Maybe Bon doesn't like that I called him attack animal. Okay, you won't be my attack animal, but can I sick you? Can I sick you on people? Get him. Get him, Bon. Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy? You are. Now destroy my enemies. There it is. There's the Yi. And Colin says, I'll keep to under 250 characters for future. Thank you. We appreciate it. I love hearing what you guys have to share. It's just, it can get pretty lengthy sometimes. Appreciate the understanding, you beans. That said, I'll go ahead and wrap things up for today. Thank you everyone so much for dropping in. I had a ton of fun. We will be doing Rain World for Thursday and Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, feel free to, join our server. Most updates get posted there first, so you'll be the first to know about blah, 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 etc., etc. And yeah. And also, if you guys have questions, you guys can poke me or Bon there as well. Alright, you guys. Wishing you an awesome rest of your Tuesday night and Wednesday. Until next time. Oh, wait. I know she said a thing. I was in another broadcast. They were talking about different types of, drunks. One said their former boyfriend was, oh, no. Said I'm more stumble in and pass out on the couch type of drink. I am too, actually. I'm the type that gets sleepy if I drink. I'm not so much of a party person when it comes to drinking, unless I'm with party people. And even then, that's a very rare occurrence. Very, very rare occurrence. But anywhoosy whatsies, let me go ahead and wrap up once more. Thank you also once again for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.